What's up everyone, Emma from Millers, back for another anime video. How you guys doing? Sick? Oh fuck, I just dropped something. Give me a sec. Today we're playing The Hungry Lamb. I got this free from Keymailer. Also, surprisingly, I got an endorsement link from this, so if you guys want to buy this game after this video, after the rating and stuff, I have a link in the description for you guys to support me. Make sure to use it. That's if you guys choose to buy this game. Anyways, let's continue and let's hit new game. If you guys hear how loud the game is, that's not by choice. I literally cannot choose the volume of the game, which is very annoying for me, because I love choosing the volume in case if these things are louder than I want them to be. I often ponder why my father named me Leon. I don't know. The word Leon, it indicates Shane virtue. I don't know what Shane means. The character Shane is in shape of open-mouthed sheep. Looked at it, you can imagine sheep cry. So he's calling you a crybaby? Perhaps if one is as gentle as a sheep, gentle as a lamb, Leon suits him. However, I refuse to see myself as a sheep. I am a wolf.
Yeah.
Okay, then just call yourself something different. Ask people to think of a better name for yourself and tell people to call you that instead. Easy possible. Leon sent me home. I'm sent home. From nearby there came a rough voice, inquiring. I glanced sideways and a man approached from the distance. Step by step, he made his way. Twigs, fallen leaves, Hello? Sunlight streamed through the cracks in the woods, dappling everything. Yet he adeptly did himself in the shadows. He looks pretty nice. I sized him up. Capped in a bamboo hat, clad in a raincoat, holding a gourd? Wait, what? Who is Igara? From Naruto? He seemed more a fisherman than a menace at first glance. Such an appearance made it easy to let one's guard down, hence he was usually tasked with in luring the sheep, and then I would do the butchering job. This fella was another wolf accompanying me. His name was Shishing? Shishing? Is that how you pronounce it? But I preferred calling him Tongue. His name is Shishing, but you call him Tongue. I hope that you ran over this biome, Rose. He'd probably be like, bro, what the fuck? Why Tongue? The weird nickname there. Unless he talks a lot. You know, I did not expect the Chinese dub. I know the Chinese voice idea. I thought I was going to hear dub, but then again, I didn't get to choose on what language you're talking. At least the stuff is in subtitles for English. Hey, why the silence? Did you wrap it up? Wrapped up gave the sheep a stab when he wasn't looking. Why did you dump him? Buried? Did you bury him cautiously? We're not far from the town. Make sure no beasts dig him up. Buried him tight. No worries. All right. What was on him? 3,000 coins worth 5 taels of silver plus 200 coins, ragged clothes, and pouch. Wait, is this like ancient currency or something? Like some of these words you guys hear me stuttering over because I've never seen them and I don't know how to pronounce them. I take 4 taels. I don't know which. You get the rat clothes and the pouch is mine. Why? This time there was just one sheep. I killed and buried him, so I deserve more. Alright. How much is the pouch worth? Not much. It's just a common item. Let me take a look. Tom wanted to see the pouch. I reached into my waist bag and pulled it out for the tongue to see. The pouch was small enough to fit in one hand. Common sense could dictate that a sheep's pouch might contain a handkerchief or some checks, but it was empty. The pouch was red, sewn together with patches, yet it looked new. It was embroidered with a light-colored word, "Anne." Hey, I chuckled softly. How did the pouch end up with this embroidered word? Did the lamb's name contain Anne, or did he wish safety from the pouch? If it's the later, what the fuck does that mean? Was that just translated wrong? The pouch surely failed him. Damn, it's really just some junk. You can keep it yourself. I don't get why you're into these wolves. You always take some wolves every time you butcher a sheep. Beware, one day you'll find yourself killed for leaving traces. No big deal. I gave the pouch a squeeze and tossed it to my waist pouch. Let's go! Well, it's still daylight. We should grab some food and drinks and I do not, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that, guys. I really don't know how to pronounce that. Tongue patted my shoulder, taking the lead. Leon, since you got the bigger share this time, it's your treat. Okay. I responded casually to Tongue, pressing my hand on my bamboo that had to softly lower it. Following Tongue's footsteps, I walked forward each step, accompanied by the crunch of leaves underfoot. It was fine not to pay attention to these sounds, but if you do, they could become quite loud. It was if the bird chirps and monkey cries had disappeared, and the whole forest was flooded with the crunch of trodden leaves. We, the two wolves, trod across the desolate mountains and wild ridges. Upon passing a tree with a sturdy, twisted trunk, I couldn't help but look closer. I knew it. Beneath the tree lay the sheep I butchered. We look like we're in some type of town. The sun hung high, almost blinding, but its rays lacking the slightest trace of warmth. I couldn't shake the memory of the sun from my childhood, so warm and inviting. Now it left different. Perhaps it was a sign of the fading dynasty, an era gripped by misfortune where even the daylight had grown cold. Perhaps on a boulder by an inn in Xiuxiao, I guessing that's how I pronounce it, I emptied the last drop from my flask. The fiery liquor seared my throat, yet its warmth refreshed my stomach. That's weird. In bygone days, I deemed myself an unfortunate soul. However, in this year of calamity, savoring the fiery liquor proved to be a rare stroke of luck. Leon, a job, a big one. A familiar voice rang in my ears. I glanced over and there was Tongue standing behind me. Same old attire, bamboo hat, straw raincoat, and seemed like a fisherman. Tongue eyes gleamed, smiling at me, ready to spill some good news. What's the job? I gave him a quick look, inquiring casually. Up north, at an inn, got a few lambs locked up Ying Sun's. Originally, Ying Sun's crew was supposed to escort these lambs, but they got into trouble, caught by the official soldiers. Now he's short on manpower and wants us to take over the task. I won't handle lambs. Ah, you've got it wrong. I know you won't harm any lambs. Then what's the deal? We're to escort some lambs to Luoyang? Human trafficking? My heart sank. Why the fuck are we doing human trafficking? I'm sorry. Whoever wrote the story, I'm sure hope that this was all fictional. It's just kind of... Why are you trying to add human trafficking? The fuck? I finally got what Tung had been hinting at with his mysterious talk. Whenever he sought me out before, it usually meant dark deeds like robbing and killing. Yeah, but human trafficking is way worse than both of those combined. Like robbing, yeah, you're taking someone's possessions. I hate that. Trust me, robbing something I hate to the most. And killing, I'm not gonna give my opinion on killing. It might not be, people might not agree with some of my opinion. But human trafficking is like, that's like worse than both of those combined. You're treating people like they're objects. Like what the fuck? This time all secretive, this time all secretive like. Turned out he wanted to do trafficking, delivering some acquired lambs to Luoyang for a good price. wait, were they talking about human trafficking or just lamb trafficking? Lamb trafficking is fine. Human trafficking? Don't frame it like that. We didn't nab those lambs. It's not human trafficking. Wait, when you guys are talking about lambs, do you mean lambs as the animal, or are you just calling a group of people lambs? Anyway, if that's how you want to see it, I can't understand. You know, Yin-san, he helps us spot opportunities in the underworld, but his main hustle is human trafficking. This deals in about taking the lambs he found from delivering them to Luoyang, but it's not an evil deed, it's a good deed. How the fuck is human trafficking a good deed? Bro, actually, I didn't even read that. That's literally, and I just look at the screen and it was like close to what I said. I'm just gonna go with what I said. I frowned and almost didn't want to hear Tung talk anymore. Of course it's a good deed. Trust me. Just listen. Ling, with widespread pride in recent years, many families are on the brink of starvation. So you know, in desperate times, they sell their lambs to. So when we're talking about lambs, we're referring to kids. Am I getting that right? We're referring to fucking kids. What the fuck? What is this? What is this game promoting? Why are we talking about selling kids, or let me say, quote unquote, lambs? What the fuck? At Luoyang, there's a fancy sheep with a deep pocket, but no offspring. Wait, okay, so I'm just guessing that sheep may be kids, but it's just people in general. He's eyeing a deal to acquire a few from improvised areas. Just think about it. Those lambs from poor families were bound to starve. We're just giving them a chance in wealthier places. Yeah, except that these fucking lambs are fucking lambs. What is wrong? Okay, I can understand to mention some dark topics and stuff. To put like some, you know, spread some light on it. I wonder, like, what is it rating to this game? Because this feels like in America, this probably would be rated mature, and like Japan, a little bit under Japan, mature, but still shouldn't be like a kid's thing, because kids shouldn't know about human trafficking. I don't care what country you are. That's too much of a huge topic to cover. What the fuck? So the parents won't starve, the lambs will be well fed, and everyone is satisfied. We're doing a good deed. I don't care how the fuck Tongue, I don't care how you spend this. What you're talking about is literally evil as hell. You're legit just basically a demon, or no, not demon, because that's me. You're basically a devil. You're basically a devil in human skin. What the fuck? Oh no, you're just a human, because humans are this much of a scumbag. You're just a human disguised as the devil. Haha, no secrets here. 1 lamb for 100 taels. 4 for 400 taels. We split it 50-50 and were set for years without worrying about food and clothes. Is this why most criminals come from poor people? Because they would do anything for money and they don't have like a moral compass, because it's kind of fucked, or them not be able to survive, and they stop caring about how other people are, because they always do like, oh, I'm suffering right now, so fuck all of you guys. Because if that's true, then that's just sad. I honestly couldn't ever do something like this, no matter how beaten, how poor, how broke, how homeless, how bad my life could be. Honestly, I could not be one of these people that just do something like this. These people just don't have a moral compass, or just basically don't have a guilty conscience. Somehow something like they weren't born with a guilty conscience, or that guilty conscience somehow broke, and it's sad. Damn it, why the fuss? Just split it. If you decline, I'll find another guy for such a great deal. No, why? I believe it has to be you. You are a veteran who, as one, can do the job too. Hold on. I called out the tongue. When do the lambs need the delivering? As soon as possible. I'm checking it out today. Fine, I'll join you. I rose, brushing off the Why am I joining him? This guy was on the good track. I'm literally questioning everything this guy was about. Why is this? What what the hell? Guys, sorry, you guys probably didn't see my character move all that whole time. I just forgot that my stupid ass PNG software keeps on defaulting to my headphone mics, a mic that I don't even use. And this is annoying the shit out of me. Tong said a few words, managing to convince me. Maybe it was the promise of no worries about food and clothing, or perhaps the idea of doing good deeds that swayed me. Anyway, I'm going along with Tong's plan to see what's up.
Hey you, 我的二位爷，我总算把你们给盼来了，哎，快坐快坐。
Why the fuck is that guy drawn like that? Bro, this looks... I actually heard Cass said this was... they drew some of these characters stereotypical. That is very stereotypical and probably somewhat yeah, that's actually racist. They didn't draw the other guy like this. Why the hell is this guy drawn like this? What the hell? Well, my esteemed guest. You're here at last. Please take a seat. Damn it, stupid mutt. Fetch hot wine for our 2 guests now. Just right at the end with Tongue, a Yen-san greeted us with flattery. Guiding us to our seats at the inn, he scolded his workers to bring us drinks. The sudden shift in behavior made me wonder if he was just acting. I stayed standing, eyes fixed on Yen-san, my mind wandering into some interesting scenarios. Possibly from my childhood love for shadow plays, whenever I miss someone, their animal form pops into my head. Most sheep tongue and I are wolves. Yin Xiang, though, comes across as a fox. This fox's lair has the inn in the North Hazu. No guests came. It's closed all year. The inn was a cover. He used it for his business dealings. There's a higher up he answered to. The big boss handed down missions and he passes them on to us. Back then, the jobs we pulled for him were all about hitting caravans. He'd tip us off on a sweet hole and we'd go in. This time, it's a bit different, a job involving human trafficking. Whatever the job, we meet up at this inn most of the time. Isan, we're here. Leong's in for the job. Who said I'm in? I haven't committed. Huh? Haven't made up your mind? Ah, Master Leong, you can't be uncertain now. What the fuck? I didn't mean to hit that. You're skilled and you're buddies with Master Xing. We can't do this without you. Ah, I know you've never been in the line of human trafficking before and don't want to. Just relax. Your job this time is just delivering lands. How they got here and who they're for, none of your business. What's more, I'll be straight with you. The person getting the lambs wielding serious power. Even if things go south, the government won't be able to dig into it. And this chaos, the government can't keep up anyway. Master Xing, you agree, right? Exactly. Forget the officials. Many spots in Shan are in rebellion. They're either chasing money or hoarding it. They won't hassle us. Yin-sun explained to me, relying on Tung backing him up at the same time. Tung chugged half a cup of hot wine, backing Yin-sun and shooting me winks. No worries about the food and clothes. Doing good deeds, and times are chaotic. They kept echoing in my head, challenging my principles. Now, do I dive into this job? Or think twice? I'll take a look at the lands first and decide after. I said slowly to Yin Sun and Tung. Alright, if you are interested in checking the lands, I might have a chance. Mutt, go! Bring the lambs up here! Yet Yin Sun shouted, his voice echoing. The inn's waiter nodded, hurrying towards the back door. The lambs were brought up. I swear to fucking God if I see kids right now. Tied with hemp ropes around their waists, linked together to stop any escape. Some softly cried, others trembled, nudged into a line by the inn waiter standing in front of me. I kept quiet, scanning the lambs. I'm nervous right now to turn because I'm nervous to see if they literally have fucking kids. And they have kids in human trafficking. You know what? I don't like Tong at all. Tong is a bastard. Tong is a fucking asshole. He's fine with human trafficking kids. Kids. What is wrong with you? What is actually wrong with you? If I continue this, they better give me the option to basically take these kids and run for it. I don't want these kids to live through this. The leftmost lamb and the second one, they must know each other. Staying close to the elder guarding the younger. Probably sisters, both pretty young. I figured the older sister was 9 and the younger one was 6. I feel bad for the 6-year-old because this shouldn't be their life. Especially for the 9 one, because then they had to. These are not men. Let's make this straight. These are little boys disguised as men. They're little boys forcing younger girls, younger kids, to grow up because they want to take them and sell them because they're too poor and don't actually know like how to make an honest living. They'd rather be a bunch of dipshits. Both sported worn out clothes, dark complexions, and rugged, disheveled face. I don't know how to say that. Their slender frames hinted a poor background. That makes this 10 times worse. Glancing at them, the older sister, scared yet putting on a brave front, defiantly locked eyes with me while the younger one shielded away, too frightened to speak. Maybe the older sister aimed to protect the younger one and viewed me as a threat. This one looks like a teenager. The third lamb stood out from the first two. Probably one of the school age. She wore old clothes, was small, but had much fairer skin than the first 2 lambs. She bowed her head in fear, hesitant to speak, and her upright stance hinted at an unusual background. Bought the two on the left, the third snatched. I casually asked you and son laying out my judgment. Well, what sharp eyes! To be honest, Master Leon, it's true. Over there, these 2 lambs are sisters. They're from a nearby poor hamlet. With famine everywhere now, her family couldn't feed all those kids. So, they sold the girls to feed their youngest son. These guys are... I don't like these guys because they're ass for being in this business in the first place. But their parents were fine with selling their children? Are you... This story's getting worse and worse and worse as we keep on going. I don't know if I can continue this at all. Why? Why? Whoever made this story, why? What was going on in your head to allow yourself to make it this bad? And the thing is that when I was looking at the Steam description about this game to get an idea, it mentioned none of this. None of this. They literally kept the beginning a fucking secret. And this game has a ton of positive reviews. Why does it have a ton of positive reviews? Why? Because good storytelling? I'm talking about literally dipshit parents selling their kids for money and these scumbags doing human trafficking. What about this is fine? What about this was okay to literally sell to the public? I know that Japanese standards are a little bit, lower and stuff than Americans. I think that's pretty fine. Because Americans are a bunch of soft, little bitches. But does Japan genuinely let their younger audience see and hear about this? Because that's a bit far. Yin-san spoke slowly, and as he did, I shifted my attention to the two lambs, keeping an eye on their reaction. After hearing that, the younger sister stood there, seeming a bit lost. The older sister, with teary eyes, looked on the verge of crying. It seemed that Yin-san said was true. About the third one, she's from a good family, was indeed snatched by us. So not only that you are fine with buying kids from terrible parents, you could have just, adopted the kids and chose to, raise them. But no, you're choosing to treat them like products. But the third one is kidnapped. What is it? You're literally smiling. What is wrong? I don't think I can continue this story. I don't think I can continue this story. I'm gonna save the data right now for what it is. But yeah, how much this game cost? This game is about $10 for and I swear to God, this isn't this lets kids play this game. I am looking down on the developers because what the fuck is wrong with you? I know I'm saying the F word a lot, and I don't actually usually say that on stream a lot, nor really IRL that often, this much. But I'm generally upset due to how the story is going. I don't know what people will consider a good story, but this is so morbid. I just can't. The game could have been fine. The illustration for this guy, I don't know why this guy looks like that. They could have drew him actually proper, but for some reason they chose to be a little bit racist and make him look like a dumbass. But the illustration is fine. The game, I actually wouldn't even call this a game. This is more of a digital book. So I don't know why this is on Steam, because this is more like a book rather than a game. But yeah, gameplays doesn't exist because you don't really do anything besides choose an option. There's 30 minutes into the game, guys, and there's barely anything you do besides just read. So it's actually more like a book with options than an actual game. So gameplay doesn't exist. Illustrations is fine. Story, I hate the story. The story in the beginning was it was going fine. It was going fine until they mentioned human trafficking. And then we come over here to see kids and hearing how they got the kids. It's really up to you guys if you guys want to buy this game. If you do, I guess use my link. It's really up to you. Other than that, I don't really suggest getting this game because I don't think it gives off a good message at all. for the first 30 minutes or at least. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream. I don't know when my next live stream will be for anime, but we'll see. I'll see you guys on my next anime live stream. Much love to you. I'll see all you guys and my familiars next time. Much love to you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. TTYL.